Hey everyone, Bill Lethman here for MoneyEvolution.com. In today's video blog, I want to talk to you all about a little bit of a frustrating situation that I've been dealing with here for about the last 6 weeks or so. So recently I got a new client, and this client had 4 different 401k plans from previous employers kind of scattered around in a few different spots. And her goal was to consolidate these 401k plans into an account that we were going to have here. So typically the first thing we do when we're going to roll over a 401k plan is we call up the plan provider, the one that is handling the 401k plan, and we simply ask them what their instructions are to how we roll this over. Typically goes one of 4 ways. Sometimes we can roll over the 401k plan with just that phone call. So we basically give them instructions, tell them how to make the check payable, answer a few questions, and then they issue a check. The other way that it works sometimes is sometimes they issue paperwork. Sometimes they email that paperwork or have to send out a packet. We fill that paperwork out, mail it back to the plan provider, and then they issue a check, and we do the rollover that way. Sometimes the next level of complication is that paperwork sometimes needs to go back to the employer. So you need to take that paperwork back to your HR department and get somebody to sign off on it, which that can sometimes be a real pain in the butt depending on where you worked and how you left the company and whether or not you're even in the same city or state as the company that you worked for. And this fourth way was something that was actually kind of new to me. Never experienced this in all my 22 years in the business, but I called the plan service provider. They were not able to process the rollover. They weren't even able to send me any paperwork, but they instead gave me a representative at the company for the person that was handling the 401k plan and said I needed to request the paperwork from that person. So we made the first call basically about mid-December. It's now almost the end of January. And after leaving several messages for this person, we have not received a phone call back. So we've, of course, called the plan provider back several more times, telling them that we're not getting a response from this particular person. And their only response is that, well, we can send them an email and kind of prompt them to sending this paperwork out. So right now, as it stands, this person's 401k plan is essentially being held hostage by this person at this old company or firm that she worked for that's not sending this paperwork. So very frustrating situation. We talk a lot about 401k plans and rollovers, and there's all kinds of rules. First of all, you don't have to move your 401k plan. You are able to simply leave your 401k plan where it's at. But if you are going to do a rollover, and a rollover is something that you think makes sense, keep this in mind that sometimes there's some rules, and that may be even one reason to not leave your 401k plan behind at a previous employer, but to instead get that money transferred over into an IRA account where you can have a lot more control over it. So anyway, wanted to share that experience with you. Hope that you found some value with that. Again, if you're watching this video any place other than our blog at MoneyEvolution.com, check that out. We've got lots of free resources and other information that hopefully can help you on your journey to retirement and financial success. I'll see everyone back here in our next video. Thanks.